Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be installing a Holley high ram on my cousin's 04 cateye. Some of y'all might be like, hey, that's cathedral board, but this one has a 6.2 swap. So it has what's it called, the rectangle port heads, pretty much the heads off the Camaro like mine. And this is pretty much factory look. We're about to throw this Holley. I have all the stuff on there because this is coming off of my car. If y'all don't know, the car's broken down. We're waiting on a new motor for that one. But this one should just be plug and play everything onto this one. It'll be pretty quick. And then y'all check out my cousin's, what is it, 72?
Yeah, 72 Ford.
You want to talk about it, or what? Are you scared or what? Go for it,
So, nah, dude, chill, dude.
Dude,
Spot, dude.
just say it. We'll fucking edit it out.
This is my 1972 F100. So this is my grandpa's truck, and all of us just stripped it out one day. I called Drew up, and he was like, fuck it, let's just take it all apart. So we pulled the motor, the stock 302, and we just started stripping stuff. This was like in 2020, so it's
It was
been
a while
pretty long
back.
process. So I started off by stripping the whole truck off, just bare frame, and I sandblasted the frame myself. I threw the Crown Vic front end on it, the suspension. Just like little boxes, and then it bolts down to it. And in the back for the suspension, I did a 4-link with double adjustable coilovers.
And the thing is, he did all his work himself, his dad, and his older brother. So, like, to me, this thing, like, it just amazes me. Really nice work. 4-link suspension, the Crown Vic swap, and then, was it LT4, 8-speed or 10-speed?
8-speed.
So, the LT4 with the 8-speed, they already got it set all in. They just got the cab back from getting all the body work. This thing's completely shaved. There's no vents up here. They got rid of the indoor gas tank. And this thing's coming along, you know what I mean? I'm going to take a little break on it and work on some other things. But pretty much, once we get this thing running, he could drive like this little go-kart. It'll be sick for now. And then once we start getting like the bed, fenders, front end and everything, it'll start coming along. Alright guys, so this is the before. Completely stock looking, but it ain't stock. There's a cam and everything in it. But we're about to pull cover intake off. Probably won't record too much of it, just kind of pulling it off, and then I'll record once we start installing the high ram and pretty much getting everything fitted nicely on it. Alright guys, so we got all the injectors disconnected, pretty much all the map sensor, brake booster, hose, and right now he's just taking all the intake bolts off. And that should be pretty much it. We're going to pull this intake off, and then we'll be getting ready to put this one in. My other cousin just went to get a new map sensor, because this is the one that was on there while the Camaro was running and while it blew up. So earlier, whenever I was putting the lid on there, I saw a lot of oil in there. So they're just going to replace that one, and then we should just be ready to pull this one out. Want me to hold that side?
Everything's off here?
Yeah. You have to pull the brake booster hose with it. It's already disconnected.
Is this one?
Oh, yeah. Same shit with that cam sensor out. Now it should come out. There it goes. Big old truck manifold. Holley high ram. So we can do a little bit of cleanup work around here, and we'll go ahead and throw the Holley on there, going pretty smoothly and pretty quickly. Alright guys, so we put the Holley in there to mock it up, and we're having issues with the alternator hitting this fuel line. No big deal. We're going to pull the fuel rails off. We're going to pretty much do the crossover line on the back side and the fuel inlet right here, and then the plug on this side right behind the alternator. So it should clear everything up. The Holley's pretty much almost sitting down. We're not gonna have to cut anything on the truck, and should be pretty straightforward after that, hopefully. Alright guys, so just do what I said. We put the crossover line on the back side. The nipple's now up here in the front. Plugs on this side. And it fit in there perfectly. We're not going to cut anything. And this thing looks really, really good. Maybe if they decide to do a shear fab lathe, they could order one. Because those take a little while to get made. But I think it would clear on the back side without the 1-inch spacer. But this thing's going to look nice. Man, sometimes I can't believe I finally got the OBS I've always wanted. Not exactly the way I wanted it, but I wanted a red one, but this thing's still clean as fuck. Little old man setup. Bench seat. It's crazy, it's a 5-speed manual. I never thought I would get a manual truck. But yeah, this thing's been a fun little project. Went from V6 to 350. And I think we're pretty much done with it. Just if this motor still keeps burning oil and we can't figure it out, once I get tired of it, we'll do the 383 stroker or something. Crate motor, just swap it. I just drank this whole. Yours is right here.
Ah, dude.
Oh, this one's warm.
You might have to order a smaller.
That's the breather?
Where does it go? Where your oil cap go?
What are you doing right now?
Playing with some dust off these old. This way? We need to twist it, kind of aiming that way. Because if we just pull this hose, it's going to put this hose in a bind. You know what I'm talking about? We swapped over the fuel line to this side, crossovers on the back side. We added the extension. It might be a little too long, but right now we'll see how it looks. If anything, we could kind of like zip tie it off to the side, or we'll throw a loop in it. If not, we have a shorter hose that we can make work. But yeah, we'll go ahead. We're about to throw the Holley back in there. Should be the last time going in there and tighten everything down.
I don't know what that noise was.
This is a fucking alternator.
The seals that go on there were good, right?
Yeah, the bones.
Damn, the full one would have been perfect.
Shit's so sick.
We can change it. Maybe.
It's just.
Dude, right there. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So guys, we ran into a problem and lost one of the nuts.
So we got the camera in there with the hook, trying to see if we can get it out.
Are you recording shit?
We got it, boys.
You got it, Andrew.
But you can see.
Oh, shit.
How do you make it break down, Mike?
Alright guys, so we pretty much almost there. We got all the bolts pretty much all the way in, except for the 2 back ones. We're working on 2 more. But pretty much after that, it's kind of just putting everything back together, connecting the fuel injectors, intake, and then turning it on. See how it runs without a tune, but I don't think it'll be a big issue. Because as long as, I mean, we're not going to be doing like wide open pulls with it, so it'll be good.
The part I was confused is because
Our guys are making a new gasket. Dude, you look like being cheap, dude.
I was tiny, man. My veins in my brains.
Making a new gasket. Smiley, dude. What's up, dude?
I don't know where the fuck this part didn't go.
Almost complete, guys.
You never want to run it through here. Alright, so we pretty much got everything wired back up, connected. We're gonna have to figure something out for the coder intake because the one they had isn't gonna work. So right now we put the MAF sensor up here. Hopefully it doesn't read too wrong without the filter on there. But this will kind of at least let it run a little bit, because if we have it without it, it's not gonna want to run at all. But yeah, here in a little bit we're about to start it up, make sure everything's good. Only thing I'm worried about is injectors on this side. The wires are kind of weird, so we didn't label them when we took them off, so we'll find out real quick if that's actually a problem, but we'll get it done. Alright guys, so we're about to turn it on. We're going to be looking for any gas leaks on the fuel system. Alright, go ahead and start it. Alright, turn it off.
The pink crack.
Crack.
Or like this.
4 hours later, and we're barely figuring out the problem, dude.
Alright guys, so we tried finishing everything up, but we're chasing fuel leaks. We got some new O-rings for some of the fittings. We got O-rings from my Camaro for the fuel injectors. Fixed all those leaks, and then we just noticed that the crossover line on the backside is leaking as well. So we're gonna need a new crossover line. We don't have one here, so they're gonna go check if a performance shop nearby has one in stock. And now they're gonna have to order one, but I'm not gonna be able to start it up for this video. But y'all probably be able to see it on my TikTok. I'm sure they're gonna record, and we'll get an update on it.